ladies and gentlemen, the first year San Mateo Custom Bike Builders. We're here at the San Mateo Ultimate Builder Custom Bike Show. And Joe is an attendee that has come by and just wants to let us know how much she enjoyed the Custom Bike Show and what she thinks about motorcycles. So Joe, tell us about what you like about motorcycles.
I love motorcycles. My daddy loves to ride motorcycles. When I get bigger, I'm gonna ride a big motorcycle.
Well, that's fantastic. What do you think of all the pretty motorcycles out here today?
Well, I like them. They were very nice. I wish I could get one for Christmas.
Well, we'll have to talk to Santa Claus and see what he has to say. I'd like to thank you, Joe, for coming by and sharing your thoughts with us. Thank you, and you have a nice day.
That's great.
Okay, see you later, Joe. Bye-bye. Our first place winner in the modified Harley class goes to, I know I'm going to kill this pronunciation, Chuck Toniskotiter. And representing Chuck will be Dan Stearns from House of Thunder Harley Davidson. This bike was very subtle to look at. There was a lot of work that went into the sheet metal. All the sheet metal was hand formed into teardrop shapes, solid risers. A lot of time was spent hiding wiring and cables. If you notice and go back and look at the bike, you won't see any cables, hydraulic lines. Master cylinders are hidden inside the handlebars. Just really clean, 100-spoke wheels. Show custom by, I can't see that, but the paint was by Art Himsey, and all that hidden wires really came out with a nice execution. We really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Dan. Keep forgetting the check. Dan, you need to come back up here. Yeah, Chuck. Need a little photo op here. $3,000 to first place modified Harley Davidson. Dan Stearns from the House of Thunder. I just like getting these guys back up on stage again, you know, he loves it too. All right, this is Bob Kay from the Ultimate Builder Custom Bike Show in San Mateo. I have with me today Dan Stearns, our winner of the modified Harley class. Dan is a dealer in Northern California, and we had a conversation before the show, and Dan really kind of understood what we're trying to do here with the modified Harley class, and honestly, last minute came up with a great entry, something they put a lot of time and hours into. So, Dan, can you tell us a little bit how you got your customer involved in this, and what was the process that ended up with such a fine motorcycle?
Well, all the customers we deal with, of course, everybody's customizing their bikes with wheels and paints and such. This customer, Chuck Toniskotiter, really wanted something a little different, but he wanted the dependability and the rake and trail and the handling of a stock Harley. So we really kind of did a design first and then set a budget together and really kind of let his imagination run with it and really put together a great bike, and thanks to everyone for voting for us to win this class.
Well, tell me a little bit about that process then, because as a dealer, you're the builder and the customer has ideas and you know the limitations of what you can do and you can't do. So how did you and Chuck get together, and did you have to modify his ideas, or were you able to interpret what he wanted into this execution?
Chuck actually had that's where our meeting of the minds came fairly quickly. He wanted a timeless motorcycle that would look good 10 years from now. So nothing real trendy. And he loved the look of a Springer front end and the soft tail, you know, that rigid look on it. So what we really did was started with a lot of discussion and a lot of drawings and kind of looking at different motorcycles to give him an idea of what he liked, what he didn't like. And then once we kind of got that hammered out, we went to an artist. It was very reasonable, and again, you can go to a lot of local colleges that have great artists. We used a gentleman who wasn't in college, but used to do just noodling and drawing, and came up with a really beautiful drawing, and we went through a couple renditions of that so Chuck could actually see his bike before we even began, and then we started the build list and the how much the budget basically from there.
Well, I know you had some great success at this show, obviously winning top honors in the modified Harley class. So I'm sure we'll see you again. I've known you for quite a long time, Dan, and I know once you find something, put your mind to it, you really stick to it. So can you tell us a little bit about what being involved in this custom bike builder show meant to you?
This is a great venue. You know, being a Harley-Davidson dealer, being able to have a venue where it's judged by other entries is the best, I think, venue you could have. And then, of course, you know, this is a motorcycle show, so everybody coming into this building wants a motorcycle, owns a motorcycle, thinking about his next motorcycle. So you're really getting all your peers in one place. It's not tied to a car show or anything else. So it's really motorcycle people get to enjoy really fine pieces of equipment. So for me as a Harley dealer, this is for this class, Modified Harley, is for the everyman class. I think everybody can participate in this. A lot of these bikes I think you could do in your garage yourself, if you're a do-it-yourself guy, or hire a pro and go from there, or a combination of the both. So I think it's just a great exposure to take your bike that you ride every day and show it off.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. I really appreciate you taking the time and joining us this weekend. I'd like to thank you, Dan, and I know we're going to see you again in the future.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it very much. Thanks to everyone.